If you find yourself struggling to fit fitness and being in shape into your lifestyle, this is the video for you. For some context, I'm a very busy individual. I have 2 different businesses I run and they involve me being all over the country, pretty much any hours of the day. And I've developed a bulletproof system that keeps me looking like this, regardless of where I am, what I'm eating, what I'm doing. Let's get straight into it. I'm gonna keep this video quite unedited and raw. I figure if you're watching this video, chances are you're not TikTok brained. You'll be able to stick with me for the benefit of your future physique. We're gonna cover 3 key things: workouts, diet, then at the end, I've got an emergency recipe I've used literally hundreds of times that's kept me on track, and anybody can make it. It takes like 30 seconds. It's gonna save your ass, trust me. In business, there's a key concept called an MVP, a minimum viable product, and I apply a lot of that to my training. So what you could do is go balls deep on the diet, balls deep on the workouts, dedicate 100% to each. We're not gonna do that. We're busy, we've got no fucking time. So what we're gonna do, the minimum viable product for each of them. First, let's start with workouts. All of my workouts are between 30 and 45 minutes, and they're ultra high intensity. When I say high intensity, we've not got many sets, we've not got many reps, but we're going hard in every set and rep. That's our way of making up for the volume we miss by cutting the workouts shorter. How does this actually look? Typically, I'll do 4 or 5 exercises per workout. Each exercise, I'll do 1 warm-up set, then 3 or maybe even 2 working sets. In these working sets, we're pushing to failure, okay? We're not fucking around, we're pushing hard, we're getting to the point where we literally can't do another rep. We've got to do that because our volume is so much smaller. So push to absolute failure. Break this down into as many workouts as you can across the week. I say as many as you can because most weeks for me, that's only gonna be about 3. 3 workouts a week will get you there. When you do those workouts, make sure you structure your workout program in such a way that every muscle group is hit throughout the week. We don't want to be skipping anything. You don't want to do an arm day, a back day, a chest day, and then the week's over because you've not done legs, you've not done back, you've not done shoulders. There's a lot of stuff you've missed. So if you're only doing 3 workouts a week, push-pull legs is a good one, upper-lower up is a good one. If you want some more help with this, there's a link in the description. It's literally what I do for a living. Flick me a message, we'll get it sorted. But yeah, minimum viable product for workouts. High intensity, as many workouts as you can fit in the week, and what I do with these workouts is I just squeeze them anywhere they fit. If you have a job like mine, or if you're super busy, oftentimes you can't follow a strict schedule. A lot of people go to the gym at 6 p.m. every day because they finish work at 5. Some days I finish work at 2. Other days I finish work at 10 p.m. Squeeze in that 30 to 45 minutes wherever you can. Don't be upset if it's not strictly scheduled. Following our theme of the minimum viable product, diet. I like to think about diet super simply. I keep my diet very healthy and on track 80% of the time. 20% of the time I reserve for things like dates, events, dinners, where you can't really control your diet. What does my 80% actually look like? Prioritizing protein. We're going for a high protein source at every single meal. For me, that's chicken, beef, or fish. For you, it should be the same. Those are the best protein sources. Pork is shit. Don't try and tell me about pork. Then we want to have carbohydrates, so things like rice, potatoes, oats, breads, that sort of thing. We don't want to worry too much about fats. Try and keep that relatively low, but I'm not too concerned with the macro split. As long as the protein is high and we have adequate carbs to fuel the day and fuel our workouts, the fats don't really matter. The macro split's not super important. Just make sure you're hitting that high protein number. Typically, I try and recommend around 2 grams of protein per kilo of body weight. But if you're not super precise with it, it's okay. Like I said, minimum viable product, high protein is gonna get you there. Now, because time is of the essence, I promised you a recipe that saved my ass, and I'm gonna deliver that to you right now. You can make this literally in probably 30 seconds. I always have something ready like this. It'll help you stay on track, full, satisfied, and still hitting your goals, even if you've literally got under a minute to prepare. Let's do it. As you can see, it's now the end of the day. I told you I'd keep this organic and real. I just got back from the gym. I don't really have much time. I'm still working. This is what I would eat at a time like this. A plate. Surely everyone's got one of those. Extremely basic mixed vegetables. I'm actually running low, but I've got enough for this meal. Damn, I am running pretty low. A full bag of chip. I'm just kidding. I wish. A little bit of carbohydrates. Now, a lot of people will shit on these ready-made Uncle Ben's or pre-made rice. Honestly, the difference in macronutrients between rice you cook yourself and one of these, there is a small amount of extra fat in these and obviously preservatives and shit, but realistically, calories-wise, it's not that different, and these actually taste good. I typically get either an egg fried rice or maybe a tomato and basil flavored rice, just to keep things moist. We chuck that in the microwave, and then as that's cooking, all we do is add our protein source. So for me, I always have some cooked chicken ready in the fridge, or typically I'll put tuna in this meal. So it's literally 2 minutes in the microwave, 30 seconds assembly, maybe 1 more minute with the meat, and then we're done. Just like that, you've got yourself a high protein, good amount of carbs, very low fats. Meals like this are gonna shape your physique, especially when you're busy and you don't have time. Thank me later. Back to the video. If you got some value from this video, I make videos about how to fit fitness into your lifestyle all the time. Subscribe, I've got some more coming. If you want one-on-one help with this, like I said, it's often difficult to get everything you need just from a video. Hit the link in the description, we'll have a chat, we'll get it sorted, and I'll see you in the next one.